Yes, as you can tell by the dramatic halt, that was the sound of us being wedged.
This is more like it, isn't it? It's a lot colder, but it is nice. We've got a ridge of high pressure today in the UK, which is very rare. Which has allowed some cold air to get in and some stable, nice, not unsettled weather. Settled, there's a word for that, settled. But a nice quiet night there. We were passed by about 8 o'clock, woke me up, couldn't get back to sleep. It's alright, yeah, I don't mind getting up, but in the winter I go to bed later and wake up later, because obviously it doesn't get dark as early. Usually I wake up at 8 o'clock in the summer, but in the winter I wake up about 9, 10, or 9, half 9 really. Because I go to bed at like 1:30, 2. But anyway, they've gone past, just flew the drone, got some lovely drone footage as you've seen. Got this beautiful morning, frosty, lovely, not a spot of wind. But just going up to the next lock, set that lock, get ready to go in. 10 locks to do today, to get to Curdworth, which is the last like sort of nice safe place to stay before you get into the outskirts of Birmingham. So yeah, let's do it.
As you can tell, it's a very cold morning, but thankfully somehow the canal is not frozen. Well, I was going to tell you why this canal only has one bottom gate instead of 2, but I couldn't find a reason. But it does make life a little bit easier actually, when it's just one big gate, because you don't have to jump over.
Clever design with the gate paddles, so you don't have to cross over.
Well, here's the boat that overtook us this morning. It looks like he's stopping off at the pub here, the Dog and Doublet. Probably for a lovely full English breakfast. As you can see, quite interestingly here is a double humpback bridge. Now, I've only seen another one of these on the Wilson and Berks Canal. And both of them were in farmland, and I can't see a reason why a farm would have required this wide of a bridge. Maybe it used to be very, very busy, but it's not like there's a road up there, it's just an access bridge for the farmer. Oh yes, we've got a boat coming down the opposite direction. That's going to make life a whole lot easier now for the next few locks. A flock of egrets, much like the heron, but you don't often see them very much, especially around canals, usually only on rivers. But that's all thanks to the Kingsbury Water Park.
These lock gates always get stuck. Not very good design. You can see it. You can see there where the bridge touches the metal thing. Not quite empty this one. Honestly, not much has changed with the HS2 since the year and quarter we've been here. Since we've been here. You'd be surprised how close we are to Birmingham with that view.
Yes, as you can tell by the dramatic halt, that was the sound of us being wedged.
Alright, things should be good now. Hang on. Lost the fender now. Wait a minute. Reverse back a bit. Okay.
Eventually I managed to get the fenders unwedged and yeah, I know, we never learn from our bloody lessons, do we? The trouble is, because of the length of the boat, we crash quite often, and Dad gets pretty upset when we crash and scrape the boat. Oh, I've got to paint that again now. So we tend to leave the fenders up to help prevent the paint being ripped off.
Well, we've made it through 10 of the Curdworth locks. So there's one more left to do. I'm dressed in summer. Like, I'm boiling hot, like it is summer's day for me. And then look at one.
Well, I've got about 4 layers on. I'm still cold.
Yeah.
The trouble is, when you stood, everyone will know, when you stood here, you just stood in one place.
But when you're doing the locks and jumping
Yeah.
off and on the lock,
Keeps you nice and warm.
the gate doesn't open probably on that one, which makes it a lot more narrow. So the fenders got stuck, of course, because we don't lift the fenders. Yes, I know, we don't lift the fenders. This is why I don't mention it. Everyone tells us to lift the fenders, but we never do. But yeah, we didn't lift the fenders, of course, and then we got wedged. So I had to jump on the boat and try and unwedge it by poking it with the pole. I wasn't doing it. And I tried looking at the other 2 fenders on the other side, and I managed to pull those 2 out. But I cut the rope on the other one first, and then that one dropped, and I picked that one up. And then I got off the boat, and then Mum goes in and says, "Oh, the middle ones are still up." So the middle ones get wedged, so I have to jump back on the boat, unwedge the middle ones, and all the fenders are up now. You'll be pleased to hear. Anyway, go through Fox's Bridge now. Fox's Flirt's Bridge.
Don't say that.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, there's one more lock to do, and then we're at Curdworth.
Wow, this bridge has been extended twice. The original navvies who built that bridge would have been not even able to comprehend the traffic required to go over that bridge. I knew it, I knew this lock had been rebuilt. I just got to it and I was like, this does not look old. This looks like it's been rebuilt in a modern architecture using modern construction, just like the locks on the Droitwich Canal. And because of the M6 toll that came through in the early 2000s here, this lock actually had to be relocated to here. This is quite sad. This little plaque reads, "Phil Prees, volunteer at Curdworth, died suddenly on the 22nd of September 2018. He left this board unfinished. It has now been completed and installed in his memory." There's actually a car park on this bridge here, and we were thinking about mooring exactly where that boat is, because just there you're out of the cutting and you've got solar, but unfortunately that boat was there, so we've got to go on a little bit further, and we can't just moor up past the bridge because there's no Armco. Very kindly, and it didn't have to, this GRP waited all the time since we came out the portal of the tunnel here so we could come through, which is really nice, and they were really nice people. There's a little bit of Armco through here, and it's away from the village of Curdworth, and the cutting is not so steep, so we're going to moor up here.
Come on everybody, time to go out. Come on, go licorice. Licorice, quickly, before he comes. Sorry baby, you can't come out yet. You're too young. Oh God.
We could barely move, so I think we got a lot around the prop.
can't say dong dong dime.
Weeds. I think this is the big one. Plastic body bag. Yeah, that was what was around the prop. No surprise we're barely going. It makes the plastic in the weed. I was going to save this drone footage for the next vlog, but the next vlog is going to be a very, very long one, as we have to travel all the way through Birmingham and out the other side. So I decided to put it in this one, because this one's a very short video. I hope you enjoy.